Welcome back, comrades. This is MF Kraven, and you are watching Less Than 10 Minute Reviews, the YouTube series where I take a look at games I think seem cool and give my thoughts on them in less than 10 minutes. Today, I take a look at Otherwar, a tower defense bullet hell hybrid where you take control of an angel, defending the gates of heaven against the forces of evil. You build towers and shoot bullets of light to vanquish your foes. But, can combining two niche genres make a great game, or is this just another gimmick? Let's find out. Graphics, sound, and art style. Set in a pixelated hell, Otherwar makes great use of its pixel graphics along with an eerie soundtrack that sets an ambiance to a lovely, hellish landscape. My only question though is, why do a dark forest, a swamp, and hell have heaven's gates right beside them? But anyways, gameplay. In Otherwar, you play as an angel defending the gates of heaven, which has 7 hearts. You are given a set amount of money per stage and HP according to the difficult setting. 5 for easy, 3 for medium, and 1 for hard. When an enemy crosses the gates, you lose a heart. When you run out of HP by taking damage from enemy attacks, you lose a heart. Each level consists of 10 waves, and it ends by either you defeating the 10 waves, or your 7 hearts depleting to 0. There are 10 different types of towers, majority of them being attacking towers, like a single, double, or triple shot. An AoE that sends shockwaves to nearby enemies, a laser tower with a short range, slower and freezer towers meant to hinder enemies, defender towers that shoot down enemy projectiles, a treasury that generates money, and probably my favorite, the booster, a tower that, well, boosts towers adjacent to it. There are a few types of enemies: tanks meant to take a lot of hits, shooters where the bullet hell aspect comes into play, and boss enemies. They're tanky as hell, but also shoot projectiles at you. As someone who enjoys a difficult game, I found it extremely hard at first with the limited options you have. However, as you defeat enemies, complete quests, and earn stars per level and per difficulty, you can improve your angel with skills, like faster movement speed, faster attack speed, more damage, a booster aura that can increase towers that you are in range of, abilities like more shots, and perks like having more hearts and gold drop rates, treasury being cheaper, and more blessings. Blessings are improvements you get in each level after every 3rd wave. Side note, always take faster attack speed. In my opinion, it's the OP option. Price, $6.99 USD. How many hours estimated? I've sunk about 4.5 hours, and I feel I'm a pretty good point. Like about 20% in, and I will try to 100% the game when a game-breaking bug is fixed. I have contacted the devs, and I'm not the only one experiencing this, but second boss level, cannot progress past it. He told me that it will be fixed ASAP, and I have good faith that he will. Final thoughts. While I'm not a huge fan of bullet hell games, I do have a soft spot for tower defense games. This game makes me fidgety in all the best ways. I enjoyed the grind I did to make my angel a much better character, as at the start of my playthrough the game was admittedly way too hard for me. Albeit I was doing hard difficulty expecting cakewalk, but with only 2 towers given in the beginning, it didn't really exactly go my way. I feel like my reflexes have vastly improved, my hand-eye coordination is on point, and I want to play more. It's fun to strategically place towers in boss levels that can reach both the enemy waves and the boss, and instead of just sitting around waiting for your towers to do everything, the element of having your angel fly around and shoot enemies while dodging projectiles is something I find refreshing. Also, side note, I
21.
hate those little enemies. Always making me panic with their wavy projectile attack. The gameplay smooths, and as soon as the boss line level is fixed, I'm jumping back on that grind. With it being Steam Deck compatible, it's earning its spot on my on-the-go games such as Brotato and Vampire Survivors. Although if you use the default controls on Steam Deck, make sure to edit one of your buttons to add a Q to it, as it is a pivotal key to improve your towers in-game. It's cheap, and it's fun, and it's an indie title, and I 100% recommend it, even if it is a bit short. For $7? Hell yeah. It's a buy it now from me. And if you enjoyed this review, why don't you take a look at my channel and see if you might like any other videos. Who knows? Maybe even subscribe. Thank you for watching, and signing off, this has been MF Kraven.